Fibroids, they hurt like hell. And I'm not going to attempt to sugarcoat that at all. And if you are experiencing any abdominal pain, any extended periods, or any menstrual pain, I'm going to say seek some medical advice. Call your gynecologist, period. To my fam, to my peeps, what's good with those subscribers, honey? It is your girl TK, and how you doing? I hope you guys are having a good day, and if not, I hope your day gets a little bit brighter, period. Well, as I was stating to you guys, I want to be talking about fibroids. And I've decided, you know what? The best way of me to tell the story is through a story time. So that is what's going to be going on here, okay? So this story is going to go back 3 to 5 years, okay? Because that's when I started that company. All right? So I want you guys to know that I was working for a company, and the company was very toxic, okay? This is a company that was well researched. It was well documented that the department was toxic. Unfortunately, prior to me working for that company or that department, I did not do my research, and I did not know the conditions that I was going to be walking in. But by the time that I realized that from the ground up, and I mean to management, the behaviors, the attitudes were just so deplorable, disrespectful. It was too late because I needed my shmoney. I had bills to pay, and I had things that I needed to take care of. Period. That's all it was to it. I had responsibilities. Okay? So along with those responsibilities, you know, I would come in and do my job, but I was going into a company under something called stress. And I'm not sure if you realize this, but stress is a #1 killer. It is a silent killer. It will kill your ass in layman's terms, okay? It is playing no games with you, okay? And if it don't kill you, it can fuck you up. I shouldn't say that. Excuse my language. It can fudge you up, okay? It will mess you up. It will mess you up where you need to go speak with your doctor, okay? And you'll be telling them about your anxiety, your depression, and how your body is reacting. And if you're not doing that, you're speaking to a psychiatrist, or you might be doing both, okay? But in my situation, it didn't kill me. But what it did was it messed my body up, okay? It fudged me up. And I started to have, you know, longer periods. And I would just try to pamper it myself, care for myself the best way I thought I could do. I wasn't going to my gynecologist. That was the first mistake. But when I did go to my gynecologist, I realized that my iron levels were low. And Lord have mercy, I'm not sure if you realize that, but when your iron is low, that means you have no energy. Your hair can't grow. You're not functioning well. So another thing is when you go to your doctor, speak to them about your blood work, because you want to make sure that they're doing your blood work just to make sure that your body is functioning. And if not, make sure that you're taking iron pills so that you can continue to function like you need to. Anyhow, fast forward this story. By now, I am seeing my doctor, and they're telling me my iron is low. I'm taking all these labs, and, you know, they're examining, you know, my body, and it is now time to have my fibroids removed. And honey, that was just the first time within me working for that company. And you would think fibroids is something small. But honey, when you are bleeding, you cannot be intimate with a man, or you, in your case, it might be a woman. I don't know. I'm not in your business. But you can't be intimate. You can't move the way you want to move. You are insecure because you are bleeding heavily. And this is such an embarrassing thing because I was bleeding for 30, 60, 90 days. And I didn't realize that a woman can go through something like this. I I mean, am I really bleeding like this? Yes, ma'am. I was really bleeding just like that for extended amounts of time. So anyhow, after my doctor decided to go ahead and remove the fibroids, life was good for a year and a half. Keep in mind, I was still working for that company, still under a lot of stress, still going through all the BS because I needed my coins, I had bills, I had something called responsibilities. Can we say it together? Because we have bills to pay. Y'all know how it is. We are in a pandemic. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Well, anyhow, yes, so I had something called responsibilities. So I was trying to take care of them. A year and a half later, I was having menstrual pains. Okay? So bad. I could not believe that I was dealing with this. I can't believe that a woman can go through so much pain. She can bear so much pain. The pain, unbelievable, unimaginable. It was so bad at one point, I just could not even sit down. I mean, it was real. It was real. So I went and I spoke with my gynecologist. And this time around, I didn't wait as long as I did the first time. And I spoke to my gynecologist and she said, let's do the surgery again. So we had the fibroids removed the second time. But it did not stop my bleeding. And I was still in a lot of pain 2 months after. So she started me on something called Sharobel. And it's SHAROBEL, 0.35 milligrams. And that's Sharobel, and that's a birth control pill. And what the birth control pill does, it helps to stabilize you, and it helps to regulate your menstrual cycle so you won't be bleeding as long as you are. Well, that didn't really help. So she thought, let's try something different. Norethindrone. Norethindrone, and it's 5 milligrams. And also I'll put the wording or the spelling somewhere over here so you'll know exactly what I was trying to say. And that did help to, for the most part, regulate it. But what I'm trying to say to you guys is, don't wait. Don't play around with your bodies. Sometimes we think that these cramps and stuff can be taken lightly. It's just a part of womanhood. But that pain isn't. That pain is real. And once you feel it, even if it's not from stress, go speak to your doctor. In my case, the stress was real. So make sure you guys are, especially during a pandemic, make sure that you are, doing something that you enjoy. Singing, dancing, making a YouTube video. Do something that is, therapeutic for you. Or hell, even exercising, even if it's by yourself, even if it's for 15 minutes. Do something. Move. But one thing I am going to say is don't be under so much stress. I won't say don't stress because Lord knows there's no such thing as not stressing. There's some good stress out there, like studying for an exam. And then there's the bad stress, dealing with a bad relationship, being in a toxic environment and a bad work environment. People with no morals. You don't want to deal with that. You just need to learn how to juggle, and whatever doesn't work for you, you terminate it. Okay? Okay? So, it is what it is. I hope you guys enjoyed my story and what I had to do to get my body back functioning, and what I'm continuing to do to continue to live a life that is not stress-free, but a life that I'm recognized that I can control in my best ability, in acknowledging when a situation is not for me. Well, anyhow, I hope you enjoyed my video. And if you did, make sure that you comment, like, and subscribe. And make sure you keep your notifications on so you can be updated on all my future content. Peace, love, and happiness, guys.